Hello everyone, welcome to Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. Welcome to Host Plays. Today I'm very excited. We're going to start a new Let's Play series in Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. For those of you who don't know what Bannerlord is or just exploring the game for the first time, it's an epic sandbox RPG with strategy elements in it, where you fight epic battles, you join armies, join factions, kingdoms are in constant war, you have a very complex economy system in the game, and you have to control fiefs and towns and castles, control and command armies, and you have to manage your own inventory and economy. It has a lot of elements to it, a lot of RPG elements, a lot of strategy elements, uh, a lot of action going on. Let's see what we get through here. We're going to start off with a new campaign today. Now, as soon as you hit new campaign, you're going to be greeted with the intro video, which we're not going to watch. If you want to watch it, I'm pretty sure you can find it on Tailworld's channel. Tailworlds are the people who created this game. So we'll skip this, and once we skip, we'll get into the character culture screen. As you can see here, the game has 6 different cultures in it. The Valandians, the Sturgians, the Empire, the Azerai, the Kozates, and the Battanians. And just to give you a little bit of a historic perspective about the game or about the cultures, the Valandians are basically the French people. Um, they have very good cavalry, and then you have the Sturgeons, who are the Vikings. They're famous for their infantry. Pretty sure a lot of people know who the Vikings are, and that they live in the north, and it's very cold where they are. Then you have the Empire, which is basically the Roman Empire. In the game here, the lore is that the Empire has been shattered, or the Roman Empire is shattered, and it's actually divided into 3 different kingdoms: the northern, the western, and the southern empire. They have the legionaries, they have pretty good infantry and um, cavalry as well. They have a very wide arsenal of troops that you can pick from. And the Azerai are basically the Arab tribes who live in Africa, northern Africa, and the Middle East. They're famous for trading. They're very good at trading. So if you like going for trading, then the Azerai is your go-to. The Kozates, also known as the Mongol Horde. I'm pretty sure a lot of people know who the Mongol Horde are. They are on the Western Asian front, and they are famous for the Canet Guard, which are basically horse archers. And then you have the Battanians, who are the forest people. You can compare those to the Welsh, to the Scottish. You can throw in the English in the mix as well if you want. For the series, we're going to be playing the Empire. The goal of the series is to reunite the Empire, rebuild the Roman Empire, and conquer the whole world map. Um, we will move on to the character creation screen afterwards, but first, you can see down here that you have like 2 positive effects and 1 negative effect if you pick the Empire. The first one is 20% less garrison troop wage, which is pretty self-explanatory. Being in an army brings 25% more influence. Now, influence is a currency in the game that you use basically to do diplomatic stuff. Village hearths increase 20% less. That means your villages will grow 20% slower than other cultures in the game. So we'll go with the Empire and go to the character creation screen. And in here, we're going to try to make this guy as Roman as possible. So we're not going to spend too much time, but I'm going to make him very tall with a very nice voice pitch. We're going to decrease the weight, and he's going to be very well built. 4, we're just going to change the hair up. And I'm going to go with this, and then maybe a short beard, and then this hair color. I don't know. Yeah, this one. Okay, so let's hit next. And once you do that, you get to the choose your family screen. In here, you can see there are 6 different attributes. You have vigor, control, endurance, cunning, social, and intelligence, and each one of them is divided into 3 skills. We're not going to dive into each one of them in detail, but we're going to pick and choose how we grew up before we become the man we're going to roam Calradia with. And each one of these selections will give you one attribute point in one of the 6 attributes, and then 2 focus points in 2 different skills. I'm not going to focus too much on the lore while building this. I'm going to pick the things that I think will help me have a smooth early game, and then while we play and level up during the game, we will be leveling up as we need. So for the first one, you were born into a family of foresters. It's going to give us 1 point in control and 1 focus point in bow and 1 focus point in scouting. And next, as a child, you were noted for, and I'm going to go for good attention to detail. Again, 1 control point, 1 bow point, and 1 point in athletics. Like all village children, you helped out in the fields. You also hunted small game. Again, 1 point in control, 1 in bow, and 1 in tactics. Excuse me. And as a youngster growing up in Calradia, war was never too far away. I'm going to go with road with the scouts, although I don't want to do much riding in this let's play series. Maybe I'm going to go for the bow mainly, a one-handed weapon or a two-handed weapon. Not too much going on with the riding, but unfortunately this is the best one that will give us a bow and 1 point in endurance, so we're gonna go for it. And before you set out for a life of adventure, your biggest achievement was, and then I'm going to say you treated people well. This is going to give us 1 in social, 1 in charm, and 1 in stewardship. Like many families in Calradia, life was upended by war. Your home was ravaged by the passage of army after army. Eventually, you sold your property and set off with your father, mother, brother, and your 2 young siblings to a new town you'd heard was safer. But you did not make it. Along the way, the inn at which you were staying was attacked by raiders, your parents were slain, and your 2 youngest siblings seized, but you and your brother survived so me and my brother survived, and our 2 little brothers were seized, and our parents dead, sadly. We going to do... you organize the Traveler's Breakout. Again, this is going to give us 1 in social, 1 in charm, and 1 in leadership. And the name of this character is going to be Gladius Maximus. We're going to play on the hardest difficulty here. We're going to disable the death in battle for this hero character because obviously we're going to play it. And we're going to auto-allocate clan member perks because I really don't want to do it myself. And Iron Man mode for achievements. Okay, so as soon as you spawn in, the game is going to try to get you through the tutorial, which we are going to skip. If you feel like you want to read through this or do this, then go ahead. It's a good idea to do the campaign tutorial if you're just starting off with this game. Alright, so we're going to leave this, and okay, and then we will find this artifact we're going to learn about during the game. So, like I said, Maximus. So Gladius Maximus is our character. He's the rising to power to reunite the Roman Empire. I really like symmetry when building my banner, so I usually go for this one in my playthroughs, but it looks great on the banner, but not that great on the shield. So I found this one. So we're going to make it a little bit bigger. I already decided the banner I'm going to go for in this sit. This looks pretty decent. I love it. So this will do, and we're going to hit done. And once you spawn in the map, you always spawn next to the training field, next to Poros, Zestia, Tivia, and Canorus. And right off the bat, you can see here we start with 1,000 dinars, and that's basically the in-game currency. So you have 2 types of in-game currency, dinars and influence. And dinars is what you pay for recruiting troops and gear and whatnot. So you want to make as much of this currency as possible. And then a good way to make early game currency as soon as you start is you can go either to Poros or to Tivia, where you see this sheep icon. So we're going to go to Tivia and buy all of the sheep in this village. So you have 8 here. This number is really RNG, like the value and how many you get is RNG. Typically, I buy all of them. Let's lock in this grain as well. And I'm going to recruit the troops that are in here. Okay, so As soon as we do that, we're going to go to Amititis. And while we're going to Amitatis, you can see here, if you expand this like the party speed, you can see that we are herding and like we're getting minus 2.49 party speed for herding because we bought all that cheap and there's not so many men to drive that herd. So let's hope, you want to hope that you don't meet a big party of bandits. So as soon as we are in Amitatis, we're going to trade, sell all this sheep, and we already turned 128 gold profit. Again, here I'm going to, oh well, there's no one here to recruit, but I'm going to buy some more grain. So I'm going to buy 5 of them for 70, and let's do more of the sheep selling, sheep trading. Another thing you can do actually is get the sheep. So we'll go and buy all the sheep off of here, leave, then go to your inventory and then expand this. And there, right here, you have the slaughter button. So if you slaughter them, you will get 2 things like meat and hides. And if we go back to Amitatis, you can see that the party speed is very slow here because we are overburdened. So if you go to inventory, you can see we're carrying 241 and we can carry only 70 here. So you want to be careful with that. If you want to do things like this, it's better if you do them when you are close to the town and like you know there are no immediate threats to you, because more than likely you will be confronted if you get caught, and there's a slim chance that you're gonna be able to run away with your life. Okay, as soon as we reach Amititis. Alright, so we're back in Amitatis and we're going to sell all that meat and all that hides that we got. And again, we turn more profit. So we are up from 1000 to 378 and we only just started with the game. Let's look if this... Okay, so now it has some recruits. We'll take them. We have 7 of them now. So the goal of this episode 1, is to get ourselves set up. We want to have a bigger party and have a bit of gold so we can pay the wages of the troops. So every time you recruit a new troop, you're going to pay, depending on the troop level, like the base recruits cost you 20, and then you have like each faction has its own special troops like this one, Imperial Vigla Recruit. These will turn into Imperial Equids, which are good horsemen in the game. But I don't like horsemen in the game, so I'm not going to recruit the Viglas. And you can see we're paying 20 for this, and then we have like the party wages. If we hover over this, you have minus 14. So like I was saying, the goal for this episode is to set ourselves up, maybe get as many troops as we can in the party. We can get 22, and we'll try to build up our renown. So there we have 17 looters, so I don't know, should we go for it? Probably they'll kill us. Okay, let's look at the character and maybe upgrade. So I'll go for Dead Aim. So each of the skills that you have has different perks that you get to pick from once you reach certain levels. And I'm going to go for Dead Aim on the bow. That gives you 30% headshot damage with bows and 20 bow skill to troops in your formation. So as an infantry captain here, not an infantry, an archer's captain, you will give more bow skill to your troops and they will be able to hit more arrows when they shoot. You can see here, like, we have 1 unspent focus point. Over here you have 0 attribute points. So focus points is basically how fast you learn a skill. And we're going to put the first one that we have into medicine. So you learn 3.5 faster. And the reason is we want to get this perk, which is preventative medicine. Now, if you get injured and your health drops below 30%, you'll always finish the battle and still recover 30% of your health. So you will be able to fight immediately, even if you were injured. I don't think I want to go for this battle here, so I'm gonna just wait a little bit for them to go, to leave us alone. And then we're going to continue onwards with recruiting our troops. We have quite a bit of food. We have 14 days of food left. More recruits. Alright. And another goal we want to hit, maybe between this episode and the second episode, we're going to work towards getting our renown high enough to hit clan tier 1. As you can see here in the top right, if you go to the clan screen, we are currently at clan tier 0, and we have 5 renown, and the next tier is 50. And you can see like the clan tier bonus, you get an additional companion, additional party size, additional workshop limits. We're not going to go through this. What's interesting for us in this here is eligible for being a mercenary. So as soon as you hit clan tier 1, you will be able to fight battles alongside kingdoms without actually being a vassal. We're just going to roam around the map. So the way you get renown is by fighting battles and participating in tournaments. Early on, you really want to pick your battles because you could die and lose everything, and then you set yourself up for failure. But typically, you want to find like small looter groups like this one and this one. There's quite a few of them here, so we're gonna go for the 6. And once you kill them or you defeat them in battle, then you will get quite a bit of renown. Let's hope we catch them fast.
You're just harmless travelers.
Alright, so our first battle is quite an easy battle. You can see here the power level is in our favor. 11 versus 6.
Under my orders.
Alright lads, your first battle. Let's wait for everyone. Like I said, I'm not going to be using the horse all that much. Probably we should remove it from the inventory so it doesn't... we don't always spawn on top of the horse. Let's see if we can hit the first shot. Yeah, too far. Okay, that's one. So early on, I want to level up my character, so I try to kill as many as possible. Ooh, headshot. I try to kill as many of them as possible myself, because, like, early on, you're not very proficient with anything. Let's tell everybody to attack, and we gained a level. Oh, ouch. Yeah, that was we lost quite a bit of HP. So you can see here we gained 0.9 renown and 1 morale. So the morale will affect how fast your troops will abandon a battle or give up, basically. We got some loot here. We're going to go for this one, which is we're going to become a pilgrim. And it gives you 6 head armor, so you can see the values of the armor here. And we will be upgrading this as we go. Okay, so we got 1 level, we got 1 focus point to spend. I want to max the bow, so we learn it 10 times faster. Because we need it so much quite early on, especially with the bandit battles. They're quite hard to deal with early on. Or actually, like, it's safer if you have good. Because if you don't have troops, then you will be able to basically defeat a big party of looters on your own if you have good bow skills. Okay, so we're gonna keep searching for more looter troops to kill and gain quite a bit of renown, some loot, and recruit more troops until we reach the party capacity. Ooh, we have 13 over here. That's really good. We're always going to fight night battles, aren't we?
Hear me!
Oh, I should have removed the horse from my inventory. Anyone has a scythe. They're fighting with sickles. Okay, so you can see here,
Infantry,
this battle is more balanced because the numbers are similar. So we're gonna try to thin them down as much as possible before they reach our troops, if we ever manage to hit anyone. 96. Yeah. Tell everybody to attack. They already killed one of us. Okay. I can't see anything. I hope you guys can see it. Okay, so we defeated them. They killed 2 of us, and we killed 12 of them and injured 1. You can take them prisoners, but they're really not that big of a value. You can see here 11 of our troops, all of our troops can level up now. We can basically turn them into archers or infantrymen. I'm not going to do that just yet, just because of the wages and the amount of money that we have. We might do it like just in a little bit. Let's look if we have any more upgrades. So we have the arm wraps here, which we didn't have before. And we get some fish, which is good because that's more food for the party. I'm gonna hit done. Actually, I'm gonna go back to the inventory and remove the horse and maybe lock it in. Okay, so you can see this red icon over here. This means your party is disorganized. This usually happens after a battle or if you break a siege when sieging. It gives you like 1.95 to party speed, less speed. So you want to be careful when you're picking your battles. You want to be careful that you can escape if you feel like you're being threatened directly after a battle. Then it's better not to take the battle in the first place because you're not going to be able to escape afterwards. And there's been a lot of places where that happened to me, and I lost a lot of my troops because I was vastly outnumbered in a battle.
Under my command! Soldier, move!
Okay. Again, more looters. Alright, so where were we? Yeah, so 7 looters versus 12. Let's just tell everybody to attack here. Try. Oh, that's a nice headshot. We gained more levels. It's very easy to level up early on, like, because you're not good at anything in the beginning, so it's not gonna be hard at all to level up. You can see more of our troops died. I got this. Kill the guy. Alright. So they killed 3. That's not good. We're losing troops. It's good that we didn't level them up, like, right off the bat, because they're dying. If we level them up, then probably they will survive better. You know, they get better armor, get better skills, better weapons and whatnot. Okay, so we'll continue doing this. Actually, like, another way to get renown is participating in tournaments, and if we find any tournaments around the map, ooh, 21 looters, we probably can't deal with that. We got another level, so we're gonna put that point into morning exercise and athletics. It's good to get movement speed perks. Like, movement speed perks are the best in the game. And the focus point, we're going to put it into stewardship. So stewardship is basically, you can see here, increase party size by 2.5. The more you level this up, the bigger the party size that you can command is. Like right now, it's 22 for us, but if we keep leveling up stewardship and getting more renown, and clan tiers will allow you to recruit even more troops. Oh, sturgeons. Oh, we don't want to go to the sturgeon territory. I'll actually level up these all to archers just early on. Maybe try to take this fight with the looters.
Today's not your...
It's not our lucky day. Maybe this battle will not go as good as we plan. And let's see. This map is this is the first time I play on this map. Although I played this game a lot, this looks different. Wow. Okay, so let's tell these to spread out a little bit. It's better if you spread out your archers. And you can do that by pressing like the number of the formation, and then you can see loose formation. That's F2 and then F3. they stand in a loose formation. It's having good formations is essential in battles, because if you don't have like a proper formation set up, then you will lose more troops and maybe lose the whole battle altogether. This is gonna be a hard battle. We have to kill as many of them as we can before they get to us. Yes. Oh my god. He knocked me out. Yeah, come on, guys. Gotta win this. Okay, they start running. This guy's running. Gotta speed this up. Yeah. Alright, we actually won. That was unexpected for me, but we lost quite a few. We're going to upgrade further the ones that we have. Now we have level 3 trade archers. We're not going to imprison these. They will just slow our party down. Do we have any upgrades? Not really, but we have some more food for the party, so we're going to lock that in. And I think it's time to go and sell all the loot that we accumulated so far. So for now, we're going to have Myzia as our like middle point. Actually, like Sanup. Yeah, I don't know how to say that. Sanupa. Yeah, that sounds like an anime character. So we will have Sanupa as our midpoint. We will have it like as the base location for our things. Oh my goodness. I didn't was paying attention. So forest bandits, 15 of them against our 4. I'm gonna try and yeah, I'm gonna pay them so they leave me be. Which is something you can do if you feel like you're gonna lose the battle. Like I want to not fight this, probably because I don't want to lose the 4 troops that we have. They're quite leveled up now. We're going to try and recruit more of the troops. So there are forest bandits here. Forest bandits actually have archers and bows, and they're quite good at them, so we don't want to fight forest bandits just yet. So we're just going to rebuild our party size. Okay. Alright. Oh, more looters. We're gonna have this battle. And probably like recruit some more troops. And let's look at how much renown did we get. We have 11 renown already, which is good. I don't know if you're gonna be able to catch up to those people. Yeah, probably catch them now. Sweet. Okay, let's attack.
On my command!
And I'm just going to tell everybody to have a loose formation, and actually I'm going to tell them to engage. So that's F1, F4. If you do that, they will, like, the archers will stay in engagement range, but try not to be caught by the enemies. Oh my god, I died again. But our troops will take care of this. Okay. So they killed one of us and injured 3, including me, but that's okay. So we're going to level them up even further. Now they're level 4. No upgrades whatsoever. Okay, let's actually now head to Sanupa, if that's how you say its name. So the perk I was talking about, like preventative medicine, if we got injured this much, we would have had 30 HP here, and then if we had to fight a battle, we would be able to. If you are under 20% HP, then you wouldn't be able to fight a battle. Okay, so let's see. Well, we're going to sell everything that we feel like we don't need. Like, that's literally everything. And the weapons as well. And done. We actually have 2,000 dinars now, so you can see fighting battles is a good way. I'm actually going to try and get a better bow for myself. So the ranger bow, um, which has lower accuracy. No, I don't actually want that. It has more damage, but um, it doesn't have good accuracy, which is something I don't want. So we're going just to keep looking, and we're going to recruit more troops. Okay, so this is basically where I want to end the first episode. We can see here Sanupa has a tournament. It's by this indicator right here. So probably we'll start the next episode with this tournament. Hopefully we'll be able to win it and gain ourselves more renown. The goal for the next episode is going to be to get to clan tier 1 and have as many troops as we can in the party, level them up, have quite a bit of money to be able to do things without losing troops and being able to pay the garrison, not the garrison, the party wages. You can see here it's already 40 and we only have 11 men, so we're paying quite a few coins each day for wages. So we want to be able to sustain uh, the troop size that we have, level up our troops, and once we get to clan tier 1, we're going to join one of the empires, maybe the Northern Empire, the Western Empire, or the Southern Empires. It depends. We will see based on who is at war, and we will join that as a mercenary. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button, maybe subscribe, if you so you don't miss the action. And thank you very much for watching. And if you have any feedback on this or you want to share your ideas, do let me know in the comments section. I welcome feedback. This channel is very young, and I'm trying to build it up from the ground. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you next time.